It is going live right now, by the way.
Sweet, we're live.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it.
I'll retweet your tweet.
I need to find YouTube. Go to the thing. Oh, I need to get out of this account. Go here, I guess. Why not? There it is. Go over here. And copy. Twitter. And as me, please. Thank you. And that.
Oh my gosh. Johnny Boy, we can quit our YouTube channels. We're getting 0 concurrent viewers.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
So many viewers.
Look at all the zeros. That's so many. My goodness.
It's so many stinking zeros. We must have like a dumb high IQ to be able to have like that many zeros. You know, I have a dream that one day I'll just be able to put a thumbnail that says stuff and get 100,000 views. I bet you if Nux did a video where his thumbnail was just stuff and the title was just stuff, it'd get 100,000.
Oh my gosh.
Imagine, that'd be like the biggest flex on Zawardo.
It would be. Okay.
Oh, let me retweet. There we go.
That's so many. My goodness.
So many stinking zeros. 1 viewer.
Oh my gosh, we have a viewer.
Oh my gosh, we're like the top dog on podcasts now.
My goodness.
Rant Cafe.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Rant Cafe too. Like, even One Piece Virgin is like crying at her knees now.
Yeah.
We are live on the podcast.
But now I want to work.
Okay, hopefully we can get some viewers in here. Without further ado, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Anime Academy, where we, as the senpais, are here to teach you, the students, how your taste in anime is terrible, and how we have the objective taste. However, there is a twist. Each of us have a different objective taste.
Yeah.
I'm with my guy.
Thumbs it up.
Yeah, I'm with my co-host, Johnny Boy.
Yellow, what is going on, everyone?
Yeah. So
I'm ready.
this is like season 2 of like one of the greatest, most professional podcasts out there.
Yeah, it's a time skip. That's a time skip we're going through right now. we just got back from a time skip, a training arc.
Yeah. So we're going to reintroduce ourselves, talk about some crap, and we'll be talking about our favorite animes of all time. And maybe a few unpopular takes, too. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Johnny's taste is pretty unpopular.
Yeah, apparently. I've been getting slandered for a couple of anime.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, welcome, whoever's watching currently. But yeah. So I think, without further ado, I'll just introduce myself. I am the host, Pokesel. I don't know. I make anime content.
Pixel.
Yeah, some people call me Pixel. Yeah. And my co-host, you can introduce yourself.
The name's Johnny. I've got a YouTube channel, Let's Talk Anime on YouTube. Go check that out.
He is the greatest reviewer of all time.
Hey, I'm going to be doing more stuff than just reviewing. These next few videos are going to be quite interesting.
Are you becoming a philosophical guru or a memer?
Memer. I'm sorry. I gotta be a memer.
Man, high five, welcome to the club. All you have to do is make a video called Tower of God Sucks and say it copied Sword Art Online. 1 million views easy. Sticking that video did so well. I was not expecting that. I was like, maybe this might get 200 views. No, 800 almost.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Yeah. And that video took me like 5 minutes to make.
Dang, only 5 minutes? Dang.
Yeah, I have a dumb high IQ. I have an IQ of 189. I can do
I
anything.
can tell. Gosh.
No, it took probably about an hour overall.
Oh, wow.
Wrote a script, recorded it, edited it.
How long is that video?
2 minutes.
Wow.
It's literally just me saying that any anime that's unrealistic is bad. And that Tower of God copied Sword Art Online.
Wow.
That's literally the only part of the video. But yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
I guess we should talk about our favorite anime so that this doesn't get boring fast. I think, well, you can start, Johnny Boy.
Say again?
Just talk about your favorite anime.
Okay, well, that's a bit... okay. So, when it comes to anime specifically, my favorite is Fairy Tail. But, there's a big but. A very, very big but. When it comes to manga, it's One Piece. The One Piece manga is the best manga out there. You can't tell me any other way. It is the best. I don't care. I don't care what you say. The anime, I dropped the anime because I got bored. Maybe it's because of the filler. I don't know. I just got bored of it, and so I swapped over to the manga because I kept hearing from all these people, "Hey, go read the manga if you don't like the anime. The story's too good." And I'm like, "Oh, fine. I guess I'll read the manga." And I read the manga, and now I'm loving it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I remember.
They were right. They were right.
During the One Piece podcast with Briggs, he was saying, "Oh, you should read the manga." The whole time.
Yeah, for real. Reading the manga is the best. Some people say that I need to go back and watch certain moments, and I've been watching clips because I watch clips.
I feel like that's one of the things with other shonen too, like Bleach and stuff like that. When you go on me though, when it comes to my favorite anime, well, on your favorite anime, Fairy Tail I really like Fairy Tail as an anime. I think it's pretty good. I think it has its flaws for sure, and like you said earlier, you would be the first to admit that. But I think overall, Fairy Tail as a manga isn't the best. Like, I feel like, because when you're watching Fairy Tail as a manga, you're thinking way more about it, and then the plot holes just kind of like they're more obvious when you're reading it, you know? Does that make sense? Whereas with the anime, the plot holes can just go over your mind.
Right, yeah. That makes sense.
So that's why, like, I never say use a Fairy Tail poster to use as toilet paper, but I will tell you to use the Fairy Tail manga as toilet paper.
It is a better watch than it is a read, I will admit. I've read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Even some of the filler is better.
I gotta say, I'm gonna be honest, I never realized that I was watching filler when I was watching Fairy Tail.
Yeah, same, I'm gonna be honest.
Except the butt one. That one?
The what?
Not the butt one, but the
Jigglebutt gang?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, not that. Dude. You know that? Like when they all started to become the guy?
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, okay, not
It's
man. It's been so long since I've watched
Oh, my
Fairy Tail.
gosh. I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, no one says, oh, dude, but Man.
Yeah, so I got one of my friends into Fairy Tail
Ichi is
once,
so good.
and like the way I would disturb him at school because I didn't want anyone to know that they liked anime. The way I would disturb them would whenever they walked out the door, I was like, "Oh man." They're like, they immediately, as soon as they saw that, they like cringed to like the 20th degree. It's like when Murray Summer from Chunibyo, whenever she hears the old stuff she used to say, and she just falls on the ground and starts cringing.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Chunibyo?
I've not, no.
Oh, you really need to. It's so good. It's a quick watch too, which is the nice thing.
Oh, is it? How long is it?
It's the first season's 12 episodes and the second season is 12 episodes. Bro, people are already reacting to my takes on Lost Pauses thing.
Oh gosh. Alright, since we're on that subject then, we should talk about our quote unquote trash taste.
Yeah, hey Tom. So we're gonna be talking about our most unpopular opinions out there. Well, Johnny Boy has more than me, so
Well, okay, you want me to start then?
yeah.
So
go like one take per.
One take. Alright, let me just bring up the tweet real quick, because I honestly need to remember what is trash taste according to other people, because
When you have such bad taste that you can't remember all of it. That you need a tweet to guide you down the righteous path.
Yes, I do. There it is. Let's see. I guess I'll start with the most popular bad take of mine. I've been getting a lot of hate this past couple of days, saying because I've mentioned casually that I dropped Attack on Titan 3 times after watching the first episode, and then I ended up because I was just bored. I was bored out of my mind for the first episode. However, then I decided to just power through it and watch the second episode. And then I dropped it 2 other times. 2 other times. Before I finally skipped both 1 and 2 and went straight to the 3rd episode. And it was actually interesting to me, and I started watching it since.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad take, though. That's the thing, like, unless, like, we equally have bad takes, like, low-key, like, I will be, like, I love Attack on Titan. Like, I don't...
Yeah, Attack on Titan's great.
Yeah, like, I don't think it's genuinely mid, even though I just tweeted that I think it's mid. I think that there's a lot of boring moments in it, for sure. I feel like there's rough points in the first 2 episodes, and then when they spent half an arc on a horse, that was a bit boring too.
A horse?
Yeah, they literally spent half an arc riding a horse.
I don't recall.
It was the
it's been a while.
It was the Annie arc. Like before they fought Annie,
Oh!
they spent half an arc riding a horse.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Which was the most boring thing I've out there. But like when it got like really hyped, like you better believe it. Like it was like I'm watching this. So like my experience with Attack on Titan is the first 2 episodes were a pain to get through. But my brother always made me watch like the first 3 episodes of an anime. 3rd episode it starts to pick up a little bit, and then it continues to pick up and pick up and pick up, and it gets really hype around the end. But there's a few boring moments in there. So I'll like watch like 10 episodes straight, and then that 11th episode I'll just stop watching it for like 4 or 5 days, and then I'll pick it back up and continue rewatching it. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's practically what I had to go through as well.
Yeah. So I would drop Attack on Titan and pick it back up over and over and over again. So I don't think it's mid. I actually think it's like 7 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 the first season. Somewhere around there. Hey, Tyler Doe. Still haven't gone through the first episode.
Okay. Wow. Okay, here we are. I say that it's a bad take. People on Twitter say that it's a bad take. But then people that I know are like, "Oh yeah, I completely understand." Like, what? What is this? What is this? Do I just surround myself with the people that share my taste or something? I have a tendency. I had to try. Okay, so I have one of my videos planned. Is to talk about my quote unquote bad takes, and and I asked my friends, "Hey, what are my bad takes?" In their opinion, you know Tyler, not Tyler, Dono, right? You know Dono.
Well, I wouldn't trust. Dono. No, I wouldn't trust Dono to pick out your bad takes. Like,
well, the thing is, he said, I don't know. I'm like, what?
Dono has the worst taste. Yeah, but Dono has the worst taste I've ever seen. Like,
but that's why I went to him, is because he trashes my takes all the time. So I'm like, hey, bro, roast me some. I need some of that right now for a video. And he goes, I don't know. I'm like, no, you failed me. No. Mental Quorum says that she can't argue with me because she agrees with me 90% of the time, and most of the time when I don't like something, I have a legitimate reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I apparently have. Yeah. He's got some of the worst takes. Yeah.
I will say this. Dono does have some good takes, but a lot of his takes are really bad.
Bro, he trashes Fairy Tail. And,
man. To be fair, it's okay for people to like kind of trash on Fairy Tail. Like,
well, he doesn't trash it per se, but he didn't like it a whole lot. And I'm like, that's normal. But I meant to say One Piece for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's more like
he doesn't like One Piece. He doesn't like One Piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Excuse me.
Yeah, that's a problem. Tyler, that's a trash take that you have. Tyler likes to trash on Shinibio a lot. He's literally the only person I've met that doesn't like it. Him and Ray.
Have you watched an anime called Noragami?
I have.
What is your taste in? What is your take on it?
I liked bits and pieces of it. I think like it's been a while since I've seen it for sure. I think I ended up giving it like a 7 out of 10, which a lot of people are upset by because they think it's like, oh, it's a masterpiece. But
I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece, but it is a really, really good and really well written show. I at most would give it a 9, but that's like at most. The least I think I would put it at is a 7.5.
Yeah, Tyler.
Like
I think the biggest thing about it is it's just not your type of show. Like it might not be like from a critical aspect. I don't think anybody can say that Shinibio is bad, but I think like for some people they cringe at it too hard. If that makes sense. It's a comedy anime. It's supposed to be making fun of the cringe people in the world. So some people they can't handle the amount they cringe, but a lot of people really like that. Like they think it's funny. And I just think that Shinibio has some of the greatest characters of all time.
Wow, it's his least favorite, he says.
He didn't. Yeah, he's weird. I just don't think it's critically, like, bad in any way. Like, it's an amazing show. Like, and, like, you wouldn't see all these, like, anime YouTubers who have some of the, like, who are deemed to have decent taste, you know? Like, people like...
Hey, you want to bring Tyler on? Because he seems to be going off, like, hey, no.
Okay, Tyler, you can join the voice chat. I think, does he have the rank?
Yeah, he's got guest of the day. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can drop in the voice chat, Tyler, to expose your trash taste.
Yes, come.
Because I'll say this, Tyler has some pretty bad taste. He thinks that Dragon Ball is better than a 5 out of 10.
What? Wait, like the whole series, like everything about Dragon Ball?
Yeah, he thinks it's better than a 5 out of 10. He thinks it's like in one of his videos, he said it was the best anime he's ever seen.
I put that crap at 3 out of 10. I got so bored of it so fast.
Yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 10 too. Dragon Ball, like, I can understand people liking Dragon Ball, but it's literally just the same thing over and over, and Goku's character is just so trash.
Yeah.
Like, he literally is like,
the thing.
I'm gonna basically almost destroy the universe because I want to have a good fight.
The thing about it, oh yeah, 100%. That like, what the heck? But the thing about Dragon Ball is, me with Dragon Ball, I respect it. That's like, I respect just how big of a fan base it's gotten. I respect that. Honestly, it's got some pretty dope fights.
I think it influenced anime beyond almost any series.
Oh yeah, it is such a huge influence for anime, and it has brought so many weebs into existence. But I cannot get into it. It is not something that I will watch.
Okay, yeah, I think the anime is pretty bad. Like, it's like one of like those. It's like shonen trash.
Yeah, shonen trash.
Like, that's literally what it is. Like, I think Fairy Tail is better than Dragon Ball.
Here we go.
Perfect, Tyler joined at the perfect moment when I said Fairy Tail is better than Dragon Ball.
Oh my god! Hold on. I have not heard worse takes in my life than that one. Okay, let me first of all start with. I think both of you. Actually, I think that Johnny might be around my age, but Pokesel, the reason why you don't like Dragon Ball is because you're too young. You didn't experience the shit years where it was like, oh, I'm either gonna watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, which is a semi-okay anime, or nothing else. Like, it was pretty much that or nothing.
So it was the only thing showing. You're saying nostalgia's changing your opinion of a series.
Pokesel, I don't know if you watched my video, Pokesel, because my entire point for it being number one was my unbridled nostalgia for it. I was like, yeah, like, it's pretty much only the only reason. I'm 22, by the way.
But yeah, we're the same age.
Yeah. So I thought so, but another thing that makes Dragon Ball pretty good is you have to be able to appreciate the comedic aspects of it and appreciate it for what it is on its time. And I'm talking about Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. So Chunibyo,
take your own advice, Tyler.
let me get to Chunibyo. Chunibyo is, I think it's bad in comparison to what I was watching previously before it, and that's really my main issue, is because I asked Dono, I say, hey, I need a new rom-com. I just finished these two. I want another one. And he was like, oh, bro, Chunibyo, probably my favorite show I've ever seen in my life. Or like, what he said something along the lines of like, it's one of my favorite shows. And I was like, oh, sweet. I was like, sweet, let me check it out.
You went to Dono.
Dono.
You went to Dono.
Who goes?
Let's just say,
Tyler,
I just happened to be on a call with him.
You have bad taste in picking people.
I know. I somehow got stuck. I somehow got stuck doing a podcast with Pokesel, so I apparently do have pretty bad taste in people. Yeah, but Johnny's the same boat as me. What are you laughing about? he tricked you too. No, but no. So like, I just happened to be talking to Dado at the time, and I already knew he had trash taste because he doesn't watch One Piece, so it's like already red flag, right? But I was like, oh well, maybe he knows something about shoujo or rom-com that I don't know. So I start watching Chunibyo, and I will say, I kept thinking, like as it was going, I was like, okay, surely this is going to get better. I just kept telling myself that, and so I kept watching. Got through all of season 1. Was like, for a split second there, I had hope because I thought she was going to take off the friggin' stupid eye patch, and I thought she was going to become normal for a split second. But apparently, that was just a story element. Always believe in who you are.
Story. What? Wow, you're kind of making fun of the entire story of Chunibyo.
Yeah, because it was horrible. But there's a reason why I'm making fun of it.
It's a beautiful story. Like,
it's not.
Rika as a character's backstory is one of the greatest in anime of all time.
Dude, it is so freaking... Oh my god, Pokesel, you're literally pissing me off right now.
No, like, I'm being serious. Like, Chunibyo's like my 5th favorite anime. Like,
oh my god.
I will never not defend
I'll have to watch.
Okay.
It's
so
so
okay,
good.
you haven't seen it?
Yeah,
no,
Tyler,
I have not seen it.
Tyler,
okay. I think he might be a good
tiebreaker.
Yeah,
so,
okay, I won't.
I genuinely think Johnny Boy will enjoy.
Okay, so let me try to be... let me try to be general about it. I'm sorry, Johnny. I thought you'd already seen it. Let me be a little more general on what I don't like about it. So, one of the things that I don't like about it is how over the top they go. Like no person I know would. I'm trying to be very careful not spoiling things, but no person that I know would not realize that there's a few times where it's just not appropriate to act certain ways, right? Like Johnny Boy, for example. Let's just say you were going into Kroger. Would you be like, just in case anybody didn't know, I'm a huge freaking weeb. I love anime. Woo! No, you just walk into Kroger and you'd go buy your groceries and then you'd leave. And then
be the end of it.
Tyler, the difference is, and this isn't really a spoiler. She's in her Chinibi phase, so which means that she genuinely thinks that she is that she has the power of the Eye of the Wicked Lord.
It'd be one thing if she was in a phase. But we learned through the series, at least from where I got to like episode 15. We learned in the series that this is not a phase. This is just who I am. And
that's
also,
not the point of it. The point of it is that one, she's in that phase, but like without it, she's no one. Like you have to understand that. Like she was a Chinibi for so long that when she tried to get out of it, she just couldn't, and everything just made her sad.
That's what I don't like about it too. That's another thing.
Like, oh, you're glitching out.
Hello? Okay, sorry.
Okay,
when I was glitching out.
Oh, when I was watching Chunibyo, I think I ended up crying at 5 points in the series. Like, it was such a perfectly well done series, and like, here, at least you might not like Chunibyo as the characters, which I can understand because that's usually personal taste to a degree, you know. But you have to admit it's at least animated very well. Like it's series.
For sure. Yeah, all of the points. I guess this isn't a spoiler. All the points where like there's like fight scenes are all really well done.
I would really like an anime just with the fights, like as a real fantasy anime. That would be so cool.
I won't lie too. I find it so funny. Like the only time that I was laughing in that series at all was whenever they would cut to what they actually look like. Like, it'd be like this crazy battle, and it's like, oh my god, this guy, and then all of a sudden it like cuts, and they're like missing each other, and like they're really uncoordinated.
Yeah, like I love that. They're laying on the ground and they're hitting brooms. Like
yeah.
Oh my gosh, what?
It's like you see how like stupid they actually look. And okay, so Pokesol, to get back to what you were saying just a second ago. It'd be one thing if this was a phase. I feel like if this was a phase and the story was a coming of age story of like, oh, okay, I don't have to be this way. I can just cope with my feelings and learn more about myself and move on with my life out of this phase, I'd be happy. And maybe that happens in the second season because I literally couldn't make it any farther than I did. But if that's not how the story ends, I have no desire. I literally am like, that's just so stupid to me.
She's using her Chinibi phase as a coping mechanism.
Right. Yeah, and I understand that, and that's cool and everything. First of all, very obvious where it was going, which isn't a problem. I don't think that's not necessarily like a bad thing. It was very obvious where it was going with it. And once I got where it was going, I didn't need it to spend the next, like, however many episodes, like, getting to the point and then finally, like, explaining what happened. And then once it did, it's like, okay, what's the next phase, right? What's the next phase once you realize, like, let's just say you're going to counseling even, or, like, therapy. In therapy, they, like, point out what's wrong, and then you start working to fix it, right? So, like, stop using this as a coping mechanism, coping mechanism, rather, and start, actually addressing the problem and moving on with your life. And I feel like that's where I thought it was going at first. And then like halfway through season 1, whenever the thing happens with the eye patch off, whenever that happened, I was like, okay, sweet. She's like, she's learned a lesson. We're moving on. This is awesome. And honestly, I'll give you this, Poxel. I almost called you Poxel. Oh my God. I'll give you this. I would be fine with her keeping her general character as long as the eye patch would have came off. I don't know why that bothers me so freaking badly, but it's just like such a cheap way to like, it was just so obvious and over the top what she was doing with the eye patch. I don't know.
The whole, like, here's the thing. When she took off the eye patch, I thought I would be genuinely happy because I'll be the first to admit that the the cringe is funny at first. Like the first
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 episodes, it's really funny. But it starts to get over the top for some scenes. And then other scenes, it's kind of funny where, like, he's literally bribing her by just saying this has darkness in it.
Yeah. So, like, I'd say, actually, I have the reverse. I thought that it wasn't funny until what you just said, where he's like, I'm bribing her just so that she'll stop doing something. That's whenever it was funny to me. But, like, all of the over-the-top moments I didn't like.
I really love the parts where, like, she says something crazy and he says, wait, do you just mean blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
And he's like, some call it that.
Yeah, so that's, it's not to say that there isn't like funny moment. And then also I like how he's always if I did name another thing that I love it whenever characters will just like she'll say something and he literally just like smacks her over the head or like grabs her in an armbar or something. That always makes me laugh whenever characters do that. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to completely say why I don't like Chunibyo without spoiling the crap out of it. So that's pretty much all I had to say, and I actually have to leave anyway, so I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you later.
Good talk.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was the worst take I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Come back. No, Tyler, come back. He's trashing you.
He probably joined back in the stream to hear me say that, wondering what I would say after he left.
Oh, man.
Man,
So
that's like Dono level of take.
Oh, man. That is one heck of a take. I don't know what to say about it though.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because I've never seen it.
I highly recommend it. I think it's great. He thinks it's trash. He's wrong.
I'll
I'm
have
right.
to catch up on JoJo's and Gintama, and then I'll start working on other anime.
So 12 years from now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Here, just watch.
Well,
watch like episode 1 of Chunibyo, and then you can tell us your thoughts. Like just from
okay,
episode
yeah,
1.
that sounds like a good idea. I'll do that.
You'll get addicted. And you'll be like 20 episodes in.
Maybe.
It's on Netflix, by the way. So it's pretty accessible. I don't know if you have.
Gotcha.
So. Yeah, I knew you joined back, Tyler. I called it. I was like, no, he's gonna join back and he's gonna see me trashing his taste. So now that we are finished hearing Tyler's biggest worst take in the history of takes, we can move on to one of my bad takes, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, let me find my tweet because I can't remember the takes.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, I have the same.
Me
I have the
about
same,
that exact thing.
Okay, I have the same take about Attack on Titan. I think that Erased, its ending isn't bad.
I've never seen Erased, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah. But I genuinely think that the ending to Erased isn't. Yeah, I'm excited too, Tyler. He's gonna like it. He better, or else he's no longer, or else we're gonna have a separation. Just kidding.
Alright, hang on one moment. I'll be right back. I need to do something.
How's everybody's day going? I can't believe I just heard like the worst take I've ever heard in my life. You know, Tyler's takes. Like, I never imagined somebody could have a worse take than Dono. I will say this. I think Dragon Ball as a franchise is pretty bad. But I think, like, the original Dragon Ball is pretty good. Like, the first Dragon Ball. I enjoyed that. I think I enjoyed one moment in Super. Can't remember which moment it was. I'm in the shower, so I can't defend myself. Well, Tyler in the shower, man.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, so Tyler's in the shower and he just wants to say he appreciates you for laying him on. And how he, how he, like, he's obsessed with your content and how he's your biggest fan.
Nice.
Yeah, he said he's in the shower on YouTube. But honestly, he DM'd me the rest of the information.
Gotcha.
He totally DM'd me that. I've been spending the last few hours defending Sanji on Twitter, so my day's been pretty crap. Anybody who roasts Sanji, like, honestly...
I don't know how you can roast Sanji. Like, I could go in... I could go in... like, I could go off. But most of the stuff that I'll say will be spoilers, like major spoilers. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to, because folks will actually cares about One Piece now.
Yeah. I used to have... That was a trash take I used to have. I used to hate One Piece because I thought that the art style looked so bad. And then I grew to love the art style.
Yeah, because you're reading the manga like a Chad.
Oh no, I'm not reading the manga yet.
Oh, you're not? Oh, dang it. Come on, man.
But I am a Chad, and I'm a mad lad because I'm going to watch the whole anime, and I'm going to read the whole manga. So that makes
You're going to watch the anime first, and then read the manga?
Yeah, but I'm still doing both, so that makes me a Chad. Mad lad. That's... I've never heard a worse take than Dono. By the way, I think your Dragon Ball is horrible. Your
opinion is invalid.
Listen, Tyler, I think your opinion is invalid because you just use stinking nostalgia. That's your only reason for saying that Dragon Ball is good and the best anime of all time. You're like, nostalgia.
The reason why Nux says that his favorite anime is Gintama is because of nostalgia. And how funny it is.
Well, Nux is a bad example of good opinion.
What? That means I'm a bad example of good opinion, because that's one of the reasons why Fairy Tail is my favorite anime, other than One Piece.
But at least my anime is genuinely, like, known as godly.
Yeah, watch One Piece then. Yeah. Well, we'll do that, Tom. Watch One Piece. I think he's on his phone. Autocorrect. Gotta love it.
You gotta watch anime at one pace at a time.
One Piece. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I forgot. One Piece is a thing. Oh, I'm an idiot.
What's One Piece?
Literally, someone went and edited the different episodes of One Piece to be faster and a pace where it's not so ridiculously slow.
Oh, okay.
It's a better pace. Hence the name One Piece. I forgot that's a thing. Yeah, I know. They also removed the filler. Which, honestly, I've watched some of One Piece, and some of the filler is not bad.
Yeah, I genuinely think it has a. Tom, you need to watch Dragon Ball, man. Then you can roast it with us. My problem, I respect Dragon Ball as for what it's done, like you said before, but I genuinely don't think it's good. Like, I'm thankful for it because without Dragon Ball, like half the anime that are in here today in the West wouldn't be here, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I respect for what it's done to the anime community, but as a franchise, I think the only good Dragon Ball was the original Dragon Ball. I think everything else just gets obsessive and annoying. Like, Goku becomes, like... After the original Dragon Ball, Goku becomes a terrible character. In Dragon... Like, I think the only good character in Dragon Ball would be Vegeta.
Yep. That and Android 18.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Android 18's design. Like, I don't view her as a waifu. I think she's Doesn't have the best design.
You say as I have a not a figurine, but it's hard to explain actually. Hey, hang on, I gotta take a picture. But I didn't buy this specifically. I got it from the Otaku Box, not sponsored.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I agree with Tyler. Super is terrible. Like the whole fact that the start is literally just a movie, basically. Like you know what they did in Super, right? You've seen it.
I've seen some of Super.
I
had to stop.
I had to stop.
Like Vegeta. Oh my gosh, I hate Vegeta in Super. Mm-hmm. I hate him so much.
I'll say this: like me and my brother were talking about long running shonen, and he just disrespected Bleach so much, and it pissed me off. Like I never had been that angry before. Like I'm being serious. Like he's like, I think my second favorite long running shonen is Dragon Ball, or something like that, or third. And then he was like, oh yeah, then Bleach, then Naruto, and then like the worst one of all is the last one is Bleach, and I'm like, piss off. Like, you're gonna disrespect Bleach that much.
Well, I can't say a whole lot. I tried to watch it, and yeah, like I said earlier, I dropped it during the supposedly best arc of all history.
No, that's not the best arc. You were in the Soul Society entry arc.
Right.
That's one of the lower tier arcs. The best arc is the Soul Society. That's the Soul Society invasion arc.
Right. That one.
Like, I'm gonna be the first to say that probably this is a bad take, but Bleach is my favorite long-running shonen. Like, I recognize its flaws, and I'll admit that, like, One Piece critically is better, like, from a critical standard, but for some reason, like, Bleach has always stood out to me as, like, my favorite long-running shonen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
sense. Like, kind of like how Fairy Tail is your favorite anime. Like...
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you recognize its flaws, and I'm gonna be the first to say Bleach is better than Fairy Tail. Fight me.
Okay, wow. I thought you were gonna say Bleach has flaws, and I'm like, yep, you're right. And, gosh.
Oh, you sound right? Sweet. No, like, I think that the Fairy Tail's biggest strength is that it has amazing characters. And, like, the characters feel like a family, and that's what pushes you to keep watching even during the bad episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Tom, that was the Soul Society entry arc, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst arcs of Bleach. Like, I think that the first original Bleach arc is better than the Soul Society entry arc. Like, they just, like... The Soul Society entry arc was so bad. Now, the Soul Society invasion arc, Soul Society Part 2, that's where all the twists happens, and it's just so amazing. Like, I think the only good part about the Soul Society entry arc was when he fought Ging, because it's literally, like... And I'm talking about, like, the first... Like, 75% of the Soul Society entry arc was boring, because it was literally just them getting inside the Soul Society, the Saratai, you know? Where, like, they could have done that in, like, 3 episodes rather than making it, like, 15, you know?
Yeah.
Which was kind of a little annoying. I'll say that it... Listen, like, I do enjoy the Soul Society entry arc. Like, it's still... I love every Bleach arc. I think every Bleach arc is amazing. But, like, I can understand people getting bored in the Soul Society entry arc just because it is a bit long. But, like, for some reason, Bleach's pacing has never been an issue for me. Like, I could watch, like, it at the slowest pace and still be interested in Bleach. Now, other animes, not the same thing. For some reason, like, Black Clover's pacing really does, like... I don't like that. When it was really slow at the start, you know? Where literally one episode was a third of a chapter. And then it switched and became too fast. See ya, Tyler. My favorite anime is Bakuman.
Interesting. I have not seen that one.
I have not either. Is that Bakuman? Like the little
Bakuman?
Toys?
No, that's Bakugan.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Tom.
Which, that's actually interesting because that's technically the first anime that I've seen. I never grew up on Pokemon or anything like that. I grew up on Bakugan.
I actually, fun fact, I grew up watching FMA Brotherhood and Yu-Gi-Oh! So those were technically my two first animes.
I didn't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because of how Yugi looked. Like, he looked too weird to me, and it threw me off, so I just never watched it.
That's your Android 18 thing before?
Yeah, that's the Android 18.
That looks kind of cute. But, like,
I know, right?
Like, her design in the anime just looks weird to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Why does everyone in Dragon Ball have large foreheads? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, like,
it feels like they all have humongous foreheads.
Yeah, I agree, and that's like that's something that like fills me off. Like Android 18's like forehead. I'm sorry, like I can't like look at her.
Yeah, you have to look at something like that figurine. That's not really a figurine. You have to look at that for her to really look good. I'm glad actually that it came in my otaku box.
And this is not
really nice.
I have nothing against people having long foreheads. Like when it comes to real human beings, it looks a lot better than when it comes to like when it's drawn. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't look good when it's cartoon characters. But look at that forehead. Like,
yeah.
Let me make sure there's no forehead.
But I'll be able to see in a second.
Yeah.
Because there's a delay. Oh, man, now I kind of want to talk about my brother's takes on anime.
Oh, they must be trash.
Oh
yeah, I heard his take on One Piece.
Alex's?
Mm-hmm. When you told him to watch it, he said, "Why do I have to watch that? Whatever."
Yeah.
Okay, exposure.
He's singing a different tune, but yeah. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that is a bigger forehead than I remember it. But yeah, it's just like, what the heck? Bigger forehead than Sakura.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even have a big forehead. What? I don't understand.
I don't know why Android 18 has literally the biggest forehead out there. Like, that's why I could never understand why people viewed her as a waifu. You know, like just because of that. I don't know why.
When you look past the current art style and you see her in an actually good art style, that is when I can see the waifu potential.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got everything that I look for in a waifu. If she's a badass and can kick my butt, I'm all for it. Oh my God.
You want to know? Let's talk about how Eddie hates anime in my Jeopardy video with Briggs and JoJo and Jordan.
Literally, that was a phenomenal video, by the way. I loved it.
Yeah, that was so fun to make. Stinking, when I said, who's the best waifu in Evangelion? He thought it was a serious question. He was like, ooh, Asuka. And
oh my gosh.
I love how Briggs was just like, no, I'm the degenerate here in the house. It's Shinji's hand. Briggs is a great guy to talk to.
Oh my gosh. Briggs is phenomenal, man. I need to talk with him more.
Yeah.
He's always busy though, and the two of us are just way too busy. I never talk with him anymore. It's sad.
Mm-hmm. I've been talking to him a lot recently, which is cool. Maybe it's because my schedule's more free and flexible where I can shift stuff around. Like,
yeah.
I'm busy.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Yeah, I'm busy streaming and making content, like, a lot. And it can be tiring sometimes. But because it's my choice when I can edit, when I do all that stuff, I can really flex it around. If that makes sense.
I tried striking up a conversation with Briggs beforehand with, just sending him, like, a text kind of DM kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, Briggs, did you see the newest One Piece chapter? I got no response from that. I might have to try.
Was it on Discord or Twitter?
It was on Discord. I might have to try Twitter.
Because I know sometimes he'll see the message and he'll Like, he'll see the message, and then he's, like, in the middle of something, so he's, like, he's gonna respond, but then he forgets to.
Yeah, I know, he does that.
That's, like, everybody, I feel like. Because, like, I know he did that when I apologized because I messed up his audio in the editing, I felt like.
Oh.
Literally, the first comment on my channel from Briggs was him saying, oh no, my audio was rotten eggs or something like that. And no one told me. I felt
Get
so bad.
wrecked.
Yeah, then we did a chess tournament, and I beat him, and he was so surprised. He was like, I think on stream he said, I thought it was going to be between Briggs and Axel.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be, too. Everyone thought that.
Yeah, and then I beat Briggs, and then lost to Jordan.
And then it was Jordan v. Axel.
And we all knew who was going to win from there.
Yeah, Axel was the champion. That was such a weird one. I was surprised I beat Briggs the first round.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And then he had to come back and beat everybody else.
I won the battle but lost the war.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was.
Maybe it was all his master plan. Maybe he was like, if I lose in the winning track, and then I'll face weaker opponents. Maybe.
That would actually make sense, because I let his queen go several times without realizing it.
But then again, maybe it was just a warm-up match, and he like was messing up because it was his first match of the day or something.
Maybe.
How's everybody's? Oh, we just have Tom in the chat.
Yeah, we just have Tom in the chat.
Tom's an epic supporter of the Anime Academy. He's pretty awesome. He's here most of the time, which is cool.
Tom is a cool individual. He's also a One Piece character.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, Tom. He even has the face of his profile is the same character.
Ooh. I can't wait to make I still have to make it, my One Piece review.
I need to make my Death Note review.
Oh, you watched Death Note. Do you have a hot take on it?
I'm not saying anything until I post my video. That's how it's gonna go.
Can you at least give like the smallest of hint? Like be like, here.
I'm not spoiling anything.
Do you just say, is it in 1 through 10, 5 out of 10, or 6 through 10?
I'm not gonna say a darn thing.
Crap, Johnny. But what if the video doesn't come out for another month?
The video will be out in maybe a couple weeks, okay?
Okay, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Go subscribe to Johnny Boy.
Actually, I might instead of doing my top 10 video, which is what I was going to do, I might just go straight to that one, because honestly, that one has got to be my favorite video script I've written out so far.
Mm-hmm. So this might be dumb to do, but what do you think of Yandere Simulator?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracy about the maker of that game.
Well, like, from what I can tell, there's some stuff that's, like, fact, you know? Like there's, like, proof of some of the claims. Like,
right.
Hard fact proof. But then other stuff is, like, completely false. Like, with nothing to back it up.
Right, yeah.
It's a rough thing, because I played the game, and it wasn't too terrible, but to know that, like, this game has been worked on for 6 years...
Yeah, something's a little fishy there.
Yeah.
Like,
and then he's like, I'm working on this game, like, 12 hours a day, and I'm like...
That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie.
I'm not gonna say anything, because I don't want to be sued. I mean, I doubt they would even see this, but, like... I mean, in another universe, it could potentially be a lie.
No,
I'm
not afraid of this Joker. I'm not gonna get sued for the freedom of speech, and if I do, he's going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be straightforward. I think it's very unlikely.
Yeah, I think he stopped working on that years ago.
Yeah, and I think he's been potentially using his Patreon for a bit of cash. Like, the whole, like, $3,500 is my monthly salary, but he's also buying these sex dolls that look like the characters.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, so he buys, like, a sex doll that looks like one of the characters from his game, and then he takes a picture of it with a picture of the character from the game, and says, what do you guys think of this? And then posts it on, like, Twitter and stuff. Or somewhere. I don't know where he posted it. But, like,
my gosh.
I feel like he could be claiming that that is a purchase for his company, for the game. Because he has to see it visually, in quotations. You get what I mean? Like, that could be something that you could claim is the money that you're spending for the game, you know?
Right, yeah.
I don't know, it's very weird. And then what he said to the creator of Love Letter now, because they changed the name. I fully support Love Letter and what they're doing. Like, they're making a really dope game, and they're already basically past Yandere Simulator, and they've only been working on it for a month. Like, think of that. And this is two guys. They have programming experience now. Yandere Dev didn't have programming experience when he made his game. But they have no financial support. At least from what I'm aware of.
So what was it called?
Love Letter.
Love Letter. I've not heard of that before.
And that's what's been making the drama come back up.
Love Letter game. Interesting.
Like, I think my biggest problem is he claims that he owns most of the assets in his game, and when you actually look at them, you can just buy all of the assets he's been using in the Unity store.
My gosh.
So he's claiming that they're being stolen, but they aren't. They're literally being bought from the Unity store. And then, like, on top of that, like, he's not even using the assets as placeholders, from what I'm aware of. Because he might be using them as placeholders, but I think he's actually using them as actual characters for the game. Whereas Love Letter is using them as placeholders, and they have volunteers that are making new, like, character designs. Mm-hmm. Fresh ones. Like, I fully support Love Letter, and when the game's actually released as, like, a demo, I'm gonna play it on stream, like, on my Twitch channel.
What's Love Letter about?
It's
it's a board game?
No, and search on YouTube.
Because there's apparently a board game.
Love. Here, I'll send it to you.
Okay, there we go. I see.
If you search Love Letter Yandere Sim, you'll see this guy named Dr. Apes. He's the main programmer. I'll DM you the link.
Oh boy, we got a Bijou Mike video on that 1 day ago.
Like, you can just look at his channel how hard he's been working on the game already.
Yeah.
Like, a month ago, he was examining Yandere Simulator and calling out for some of the stuff. And then literally, not even 2 weeks later, he has this gameplay preview. And then a week after that, he has this trailer thingy. And then not even a week after that, he has this corridor test. He does an official name change. He already has music being composed. Like, it's pretty awesome, like, the progress that this guy has made.
I'll have to look into that. That looks interesting. Oh my gosh, I just realized there's also someone actually messaged me not too long ago. I need to find that again, but someone messaged me. Yeah. About this Kickstarter visual novel that.
Oh yeah, they messaged everybody in the 92.
Oh really? It sounds interesting though, so I'm interested in it. I might check it out. What about you?
I already said yes to them, so I have to check out either way.
Yeah, I wow. Okay. But yeah, honestly, I might check that out later tonight on stream, because I've been trying to connect my iPad to my computer, but something's not quite right with the software, so I can't seem to do that. So I'll be doing some streaming later tonight, hopefully. Maybe.
Yeah. I know in an hour and 15 minutes I'm gonna be reading Yaoi with
oh my gosh.
Saxy and Ray for a video, because I need to become Mr. 80%, not Mr. 13%.
Mr. 80%, huh?
Imagine having 80% females as an audience, but just being ugly as crap.
Wasn't C-Dog like 90-something%?
I think he was 93 or 96.
93, the 93%. That was his. That was his nickname.
Yeah, because he had 93% female audience, while most people only had like 3 to 10.
Yeah, when you sent me, hey, just call me this to 12%. I instantly thought of Connor, but I'm like, he's not talking about that, is he? So you were exactly talking about that.
Yeah. It was funny because earlier, I think it was Jordan, because when I revealed that I only had 2% of a female audience or something like that, he said, "Oh, hello, Mr. 2%." So I was like, okay, from now on you can call me Mr. 12%.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, it was 93%.
Oh hey, you just got a new subscriber.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I don't know when I did that, but I did.
Yeah, I got a new subscriber like 20 minutes ago. I'm so close to 250 subscribers. It's like crazy. Like,
dang, dude. It's
mind-blowing like how fast my channel is now growing.
Man, my channel has been growing without me. Literally, I've taken a bit of a hiatus to focus on other things so that I don't die.
Yeah, well, like, you also have a few viral videos like, viral for your channel size. Videos on your channel that are growing, so that's bound to help it a little bit. Cause
I have, like, 12 videos on my channel, and I got 600... I mentioned to someone, I don't remember who, that I got only 12 videos and 666 subscribers. Well, okay, it's 676 subscribers, but I will say that I reached the 666 mark.
Wait, is that... Oh, I didn't know that you brought Evanito on your channel, too.
Yeah, that was a whole big collab with Evan, Spooky, Jordan, and Briggs.
I love how Evanito has fish behind him.
Yeah, he had a green screen the entire stream, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna... I streamed that on Twitch, so I just downloaded it, and before I just re-uploaded it, I went in and only changed the background. Gave him fish the entire stream. It's the same loop.
Yeah, that's great, though. I love Briggs' background. Can I just say that? Like, he has a dope background.
He really does. I want to get to that point. I currently have a room that's literally just garbage. We're just talking. We're not even talking about anime now.
Yeah. I think that's what all these turn into. Like, we start off... Yeah, we start off with anime, and then when it's just me and you, we just go into other stuff. Jordan has some My Hero Academia posters. Is Spooky in his bedroom?
I think so. I think he's got his own recording thing as well, actually.
I can't tell from my angle. Evanito has some fish behind him. He's stuck in with a bunch of fishies, his favorite animal.
Oh my gosh. I literally sent him a... hang on. Where was that? Where's that? Or not image. Did he comment? Oh, he didn't comment on here. Dang it. But he must have commented like on Twitter or something saying that he hates me. But obviously he hates me anyway, with or without this.
That's like one of the running jokes he has. He'll just say I hate you, but really what he's trying to say is he loves you.
Yeah, he's just playing hard to get.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot your name is Evan's True Love.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I so want to show this now. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but there was he was having a conversation in the DMs, I think. Yeah, he was on Twitter talking with the girl Otaku. Mm-hmm. She took a screenshot of my name. And he DMs him saying, "What the frick is this?" And he goes, "I don't know. I don't know that man. You're the only one for me. Ooh woo. He's nothing."
How does that make you feel?
I Are you talking? No, it gets even better. Are you talking to other people? Lol. But yeah, I literally have no clue why his name is like that. LMAO, no, just you, I swear. I made it very clear that I'm all in right now. Johnny was just one mistake.
Imagine if Evan Nito somehow hacks into the Anime Academy server and he joins the voice chat and says, "I hate you, Johnny."
One of these days, he's gonna do it. He just all of a sudden, I don't even remember what I was doing. Just all of a sudden, I get a notification from Twitter saying, literally, Evan Nito is saying, "Lol, you son of a bitch." I'm like, what? You want to see something funny? And I go like, what? What did I do? What? My meme of a name has now come full circle. It's great.
Yeah.
I love this. I love memeing with Evan. Evan is just so fun to meme about.
He's a great guy. Like,
he's fun. He's a great guy. Yeah.
I'd love to have the chance to talk to him more. But he's fairly busy. But he definitely tries to like communicate with his fans, which is dope.
Well, I think we should wrap things up in a bit, because,
yeah. Anyway, guys, you can subscribe to either of our channels. I am Pokesel. I have a 10 million subscribers. I mean, Johnny Boy has to reach out to my agent, not me, to plan these.
Yes, yeah.
I was gonna do a podcast with Nuxtaku, but, like, he was too busy with his other podcast, so I settled for Johnny Boy.
Hey, that just means I'm second only to Nux. That I'll take. I'll take that compliment.
You can check out Johnny Let's Talk Anime by typing inside the search bar Johnny Let's Talk Anime. He posts some interesting content.
And there will be even more triggering content in the future.
I have a feeling you didn't like Death Note.
You'll have to wait and see.
I have a feeling you're just gonna make a whole video attacking Death Note, calling it a ripoff of Sword Art Online.
Oh yes. Oh my god. Low-key, I kind of want to do that now.
No, you can't steal my why I gave you the idea. You know, maybe I should make a video. Coming full circle.
You should make a bunch of videos that all are the same way of how how it got ripped off of SAO, and just trigger all of AniTube. Just trigger them.
Well, my God of High School video is me saying that God of High School ripped off Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Honestly, that is something that I was wondering. Like, why are their noses so red?
Yeah, and that's actually a genuine thing I don't like about God of High School. It was the noses, so like, it wasn't just a normal like criticism. It was me being serious a little bit too. Like, I genuinely am upset about the noses. I just put both of our channels in the chat. You can check them out there. Either way you're watching this. And
have it so that's like in the description some of these days.
Honestly, but I'm too lazy. Anyway, I'm gonna play Johnny's Let's Talk Anime intro, and we're gonna head off.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Johnny, and welcome to Let's Talk Anime.
Wait, why my intro?
I don't know. I don't have one.
I don't